This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
A special ceremony will take place this weekend in Tamaqua to remember the lives lost to addiction. Good evening, and thank you for joining us at SSPTV News. I'm Lisa Sugart, sitting in tonight for Ken Cara. This is your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. One nonprofit organization in our area is doing its part to remember those lost to addiction and to offer support for their families. I sat down with the man who helped organize the special ceremony scheduled for this weekend in Tamaqua. This Sunday is National Day of Remembrance, and a special ceremony will be taking place in Tamaqua this Sunday. It is called Forever in Our Hearts as part of the National Day of Remembrance, and it is being sponsored by Safer Streets for Tamaqua's Little Feet, along with several other organizations. Here to tell us about this special event and why it's being held is John Sienkiewicz. He is the president of Safer Streets for Tamaqua's Little Feet, an organization that was formed this past year because of the number of overdoses in the country and especially in the area. John, welcome back to our studios. This is a great event. This is the first time your organization is holding a ceremony like this in conjunction with the national event.
Yes, thank you for having us, Lisa. This is the first time our town is holding anything like this. There'll be events throughout the entire country on the 29th. This is a candlelight vigil for those that have lost their battle with addiction. It'll be held at the Bethany Church at 7 p.m. in Tamaqua. We'll have a ceremony with prayer, songs, a roll call. There will also be a candlelight vigil at the end. Candles will be handed out in the beginning and then lit at the end. We ask that anybody who would like their family or loved one mentioned or remembered to submit a photo, name, and dates to saferstreetstamaqua@gmail.com, or they can reach me at 570-527-9278. We also have candles if you'd like to have a candle for your loved one. They're a keepsake candle. They're 3x9 pillars. The images, there are 4 to pick from. You can have a photo put on it of your loved one. Just some real touching memorials.
This is important for you because you yourself have dealt with this. So tell everybody why it is so important for them to get involved.
Everybody needs to get involved. We lost our daughter April 2nd of last year to a fentanyl overdose. She had gone into rehab in November of 15, came home January of 16. Throughout the time that she was home, she was clean and just got back around one person. The unfortunate part is this is happening throughout the country, our county, state, everywhere. It's just horrible. We're losing, I believe in the state of Pennsylvania, somewhere around 159 people a day to overdose. Now they're getting creative and they think that they can beat the fentanyl overdoses by mixing fentanyl with methamphetamine. And it's not true. You just kill yourself no matter what way you do it. The more people that come out and support the events that are going on and show support for the families that lost a loved one, it's going to show the addicts that the people do care. There is hope out there.
Well, you're doing very good work, and you hope that everybody comes out this Sunday. It's at 7 o'clock. It's at Bethany Evangelical Church, 223 East Broad Street in Tamaqua. You wanted to say thank you to the people who are making it possible, your sponsors.
Yes, Tamaqua Ministerial Association, Safer Streets for Tamaqua's Little Feet, Step Up Tamaqua, and the Tamaqua Area Faith Fellowship have all joined to do this.
Well, it's a wonderful event, National Day of Remembrance, forever in our hearts. You can get in touch with John, you can send the photos, you can get the candles. Please take part in this wonderful event that will remember those lost, but hopefully send the message that we don't want to lose anyone else to addiction. In other news this evening, tax collection will not be centralized in Luzerne County. County Council voted to maintain the current system, which utilizes tax collectors to collect county property taxes in many municipalities.
Last night, County Council reviewed how we collect Luzerne County taxes. And they decided that we're going to stay with the elected tax collectors. County Council made the decision based a lot on customer service. There was a strong presence for the tax collectors. County Council believed that the tax collectors in the separate localities can continue to provide excellent service to the citizens of Luzerne County. And they decided over the next 4 years we'll have our elected tax collectors collect our county funds.
County Manager David Pedri. He will be a guest on a new Sam Lassant show tonight at 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. on SSPTV and SSPTV.com. Check your local listings for additional dates and times. West Hazelton police are asking for your help to identify the woman in this video. Police say she is a subject of interest in relation to an ongoing theft of packages investigation. Anyone with information is urged to contact West Hazelton Police at 570-455-3733 or via their Facebook page. All information will be kept confidential. Hazelton Mayor Jeff Cassatt gave a year in review speech for members of the business community yesterday. The mayor listed the accomplishments from 2016 during a red carpet breakfast hosted by the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce at the Pines Eatery in the downtown. Now you can read more about the mayor's speech in Sam Galski's article in today's Standard Speaker or online at standardspeaker.com. The Schuylkill Mall has been sold. North Point Development LLC from Riverside, Missouri made the winning bid during an auction yesterday. The bid price was $2.1 million. The auction was part of the bankruptcy case by the mall's former owner. The bid must be approved by the chief U.S. bankruptcy judge. A hearing for that purpose was scheduled for today. Well, coming up next, it's our weekly segment for everyone who's wild about hunting. Plus, Kenny's joined by the Standard Speaker's Dave Seaman for this week's edition of Dave Day. And details on an open house that will kick off this year's Catholic Schools Week celebration.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
Welcome to this week's segment of Wild About Hunting, folks. And we've got another one of our team members here that we're going to go a little in depth with, and that's Wally Boyle. Wally, how are you, buddy?
Doing good today, Dennis.
Good. Well, it's been quite the ride for you. You just came on to the team the beginning of 2015 season, which we were getting ready to film and get season 1 off the ground, and we just got that aired on Hunt Channel and SSPTV. You've been a huge help to us even before that, behind the scenes, and that was one of the reasons extending that invitation for you to come and join us and be part of this family was a really easy decision to make. What are some of the things that you kind of really sit back and reflect on now that you're part of the team and you see the whole progression?
Well, you know, we've been friends for a long time, you know, and that's why I was a big supporter of the show. And bringing it on just helped me be more part of it and enjoy the hunting experience. You know, being with you and your brother and the rest of the guys has really helped share, you know, what we do in the woods and bringing what we're doing, you know, to the people. And, you know, now it's helped me bring along with my daughter.
And that's one of the things is this season's theme for season 2 is share the passion. And you had brought Carly along, and she's really grown as a hunter herself. Particularly, she's fond of the archery.
Yeah, she won't get behind a rifle or anything. And for her 16th birthday, you know, most kids want cars and everything else. She wanted a bow. So we went over to J&D Archery and we got her bow. And we got her settled in with that before I got into it. And now I'm enjoying archery hunting just as much as she is. So, you know, we take turns. You know, when she's not working teaching karate, I'm on the camera and she's on the bow. And, you know, rifle season, she won't get behind it, but she'll get behind the camera for me.
And that's another neat aspect of sharing the passion is Carly's learning how to use the cameras and film you. So that adds to the experience, just being in the blind, to have her there and grow and just spending time, because she's getting ready to graduate from high school. She's going to be moving on to, you know, continuing to build her life. So that quality time when you're sitting in a deer stand is beneficial.
Right, and like you said, she's graduating, she's going on to be a flight nurse. So we're not going to have those hunting seasons as much as we've had while she's been in school. So
absolutely, absolutely. What is probably one of the things that you really from season 2 take away?
Learning the turkey hunt. When I got in here, my big thing was deer hunting, and as we saw at the back of your buck last year.
Yep.
This year we gave away the turkey hunt, and that's where we started, and really had an experience with Chris running us up and down the mountain and stuff, and then going out with you and Brett for the youth hunt.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was. So that gave me another part of hunting that I wasn't really into.
It is. It's a unique thing to get involved in, as opposed to fall turkey season and spring. Spring, we're moving around a lot, and we're getting our exercise in. So that's where it takes a little bit of a challenge for us to get it all on film, and spending it together is a good time. So I can't wait for what seasons ahead have to do. And folks, watch for Wally Boyle. It's going to be a lot of fun with him and Carly, sharing the passion, continuing to move forward. We'll see you next week somewhere in the hunting woods.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Well, some sunshine did finally return to our area this afternoon. Let's find out if there's any more in the forecast. Here is the latest forecast from the National Weather Service. There is a chance of showers tonight, otherwise cloudy skies. Our low, a mild 40 degrees. Moving ahead to the 4-day outlook, cloudy skies tomorrow with a chance of showers, a high of 44, then a slight chance of rain and snow showers tomorrow night. Temperatures dropping down to 28 degrees. For your TGI Friday, there's a chance of snow showers in the afternoon. Cloudy skies with a high only around freezing. Mostly cloudy Friday night with a low temperature of 22 degrees. For Saturday, it looks cloudy and cool with a high of only 29 degrees. The overnight low will get down to 20 degrees. Then it becomes partly sunny on Sunday with our high temperature getting up to 29 degrees and our overnight low dipping down to 17. Well, this Sunday kicks off the annual Catholic School celebration here at Holy Family Academy in Hazleton. I'm pleased to be joined by the school's principal, Mr. Donald Basic. Are you ready for Catholic Schools Week?
We're ready for Catholic Schools Week. Catholic Schools Week is probably one of the most exciting weeks that we have of the school year. We try and make it as much fun as we can for the kids, along with sticking to the themes and honoring those people that have been supportive of us throughout the school year.
This is a great opportunity to get the word out about Catholic school education, and you're inviting the public to come in and see the school on Sunday.
Absolutely. We have an open house scheduled for Sunday, January 29th from noon until 2 o'clock in the afternoon right here at the school. All of the teachers will be available at that time to answer questions that any prospective families have. We'll have students here giving tours and give families an opportunity to talk right to the people that are here and ask them what they enjoy about the school.
Well, Holy Family Academy offers classes for students in pre-K through 8th grade. And you said this year there's a great incentive also in place thanks to the Diocese of Scranton.
There is. For newly enrolling families and for our families that are already enrolled, any family that refers a family to enroll at Holy Family Academy and is successful in having that family enroll here at the school will get a $1,000 incentive toward their tuition. Certainly, we thank the diocese for that support that they're giving us in keeping our enrollment and increasing our enrollment throughout the year.
Wow, that's a pretty nice incentive. So the open house will kick off on Sunday, and then you have a whole week of activities. So tell people what it's like for Catholic Schools Week. The kids really have a good time.
They really do. And again, we try and make it as much fun as we can, along with trying to keep the school setting kind of in place for some of the week. We have a different theme every day. Monday of next week, we'll be celebrating our community. And on that day, we have in the morning representatives from local service agencies coming in to speak with all of our classes about the services that they provide and how kids can get involved maybe in helping those organizations to provide those services. Also on Thursday evening, it's our last home basketball game of the season. So all Holy Family Academy families and their students are invited to attend the game for free. We ask them just to dress in their spirit wear, and on that evening we celebrate our 8th grade students basketball players and their families at the game. So we hope for a big crowd that night. So it's a busy week, but it's a week where we have a lot of fun also.
All right, well, Catholic Schools Week, a major week here at Holy Family Academy. If you would like to be part of it, you can stop by for the open house on Sunday. You could also give this school a call and talk to Mr. Basic, and he'll get you informed about what Holy Family Academy has to offer. Simply call 570-455-9431. Again, Catholic Schools Week kicks off this coming Sunday. Time now for our daily dose of the green screen to find out if you won any green. It is our Pennsylvania midday winning lottery numbers. Pick 2, 2, 8, pick 3, 9, 2, 2, pick 4, 5, 5, 3, 7, and the pick 5, 8, 2, 7, 9, 5. Hope you won. When we come right back, it's Dave Day on SSPTV News.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Another Dave Day here on SSP TV News with Dave Seaman, the sports editor at the Standard Speaker. And Dave, I loved one of your headlines recently after the championship games in the NFL. It said super blowouts, and that's kind of been the postseason so far. Actually, we were, I think in the third quarter of the Patriots game, I turned it off and watched Gilmore Girls with my wife, and I was really looking forward to watching the game. So I don't even care about who you think is going to be the winner right now of the Super Bowl, Dave, but do you think we'll see a good game between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots?
I think potentially, yeah. I mean, Atlanta's playing super football right now on both sides of the ball. I mean, you look what they did against Green Bay. Matt Ryan is playing as well as he has throughout his career, and he's had an outstanding career. The defense really stepped up against Green Bay, kept Aaron Rodgers and company at bay until the second half. And New England is New England. I mean, what they did against Pittsburgh, I mean, Pittsburgh had reasons why maybe they didn't play well. Le'Veon Bell getting hurt, still didn't. You still can't dispute the fact though how great New England is, and Tom Brady is a master. I know the Patriot detractors and the haters out there don't want to hear that, but he is the best of this era. There's no doubt about it. And how do they do it? They keep finding players that step up in big games, and they've done that for years now. And it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon.
Dave, somehow, some way, almost every week I get a weasel in Penn State somehow. And Chris Hogan, though, had that huge game for the Patriots, played 4 years of lacrosse at Penn State, and it's amazing the Patriots find these players. And ESPN had a great article about how you not only find these players, but they thrive in this Patriots system, that it's someone could step up. And he was a guy, they said, that fit the system on and off the field.
Yeah, he's a team player, and that's what you got to do and sacrifice what you need to do to make the team better. And the Patriots under Bill Belichick have thrived under that since 2001 season right now. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there, really hardcore football fans, who can't name the top receivers Tom Brady's had other than Randy Moss, maybe Deion Branch. But there haven't been that many receivers out there, or even running backs too. And yet, the Patriots are always there. They're always winning big and come playoff time. Well, they win 16 divisions under Bill Belichick right now. So it's a machine, and it's definitely one of the great stories in sports over the last, since the start of the new century, really.
And Dave, speaking of teams that just have these players where you're reading maybe about someone different every week or every night, the Penn State Hazleton women's basketball team, I feel like whenever I'm reading in the Standard Speaker or on their website, it's a different player with a high score, a different player stepping up. And they're right now right in the thick of things in the Penn State University Athletic Conference chase for the regular season title at least. And it's been impressive. Haley Nall was player of the week for them, 28 points in a game. Then she had a double-double. Jonna Laster, another great player for them. And they should have another good shot, Dave, at winning that division. The conference.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, they got a lot of experience last year. A lot of these ladies took a back seat last year to Alexis Daly, who was a fantastic player. Never got to see her in person, but just reading about her and seeing interviews with her, she had a fantastic career at Penn State Hazleton. Now a lot of these ladies that are stepping up into more, lead roles for them, and Coach Paul Appel has done a fabulous job in his couple seasons at the helm. Started a few years before that with Cy Fulton and the other coaches that they had there, Kevin Kriege, getting that foundation started, and just a lot of great athletes coming through there. And right now, that's a program it's on the rise, and it looks like it's going to stay there.
And Dave, I wanted to talk about, we've had some postponements in that, and that's tough for local athletes. So I wanted to ask, some of the headlines or things that have been grabbing your attention. For me, it was, we just did the story yesterday on Monica Shimko. She's going to go to Army West Point. She'll join Emily Malone, Hazleton area athlete out there on the track and field team. And we're so impressed with these student athletes all the time, Dave. They could balance school, they could balance their coursework, and then you throw in going to a service academy. I remember watching the Army-Navy game and just being so impressed by those cadets.
Yeah, the discipline is really what stands out between Emily and Monica too. To be a runner, a track athlete too, it takes a lot of discipline. Time management is a must too, and obviously when you go into a service academy too, it's you're not just going there to play sports. You're going there to, like I said, serve your country. The classwork is very strenuous too, and but both of those athletes have shown at the high school level that they have what it takes to excel at that next level, and now we're going to be anxious to watch them and follow them over the next few seasons.
And that Cougar basketball team you've been covering, Dave, kind of like that. They're in Delaware, then they come home, they play a bunch of conference games, and then this week you're idle. You're sitting there waiting. Maybe the break will be good, but I don't know. It could go either way, I guess.
Well, it could, especially Nolan Janisevich, who got hurt his ankle in that game in Delaware, has a chance to heal up too. And Coach Joseph was expecting to have him back maybe this week. Cougars were supposed to have 3 games this week. Now there's going to be only 2 games this week, starting at Pittston area tonight, which originally was supposed to be at Hazleton, and now it's moved to Pittston area now. So you have it's a schedule that you got to watch the schedule, and hopefully you get some of those guys that had nicks, or if they have a cold too, you rest up a little bit. But if I'm a player, I want to play. I know that, and I know Coach Joseph wants to play. He wants to get in a routine, and I'm sure any coach wants to do that as well.
Follow all the action here on SSPTV News and in the Standard Speaker.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, happy birthday to Bill Arthur. This wish comes with love from your family and friends. In our Talk of the Town report, St. John the Baptist Orthodox Church, 9 West Railroad Street in Nesquehoning will be holding a theme basket raffle Saturday, February 4th. Be featuring theme baskets, special raffles, refreshments, and a bake sale with eat-in and takeout available. Doors open at 10:30. Drawing starts at 2 p.m. Patrons do not need to be present to win, and for info, just call 570-669-6036. And finally, Holy Rosary Parish, 240 South Poplar Street in Hazleton, be hosting a free community luncheon Saturday, February 11th from 11 a.m. to noon in the community room of the church. All are welcome to attend, and the parish would like to thank the Weinberg Northeast Regional Food Bank. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Earl B. Stoffel of Whitehaven. Funeral is Thursday at 11 a.m. from the Lehman Family Funeral Service. Friends may call Thursday from 10 to 11 a.m. Paul E. Yonker of Weatherly. Private arrangements are under the direction of the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Ida Merton Fowler of Delano. Services are Saturday at noon from the Lamar Christ Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. and Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon. Jose Diaz of Hazleton. Viewing is Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home. All other services are private. Wanda W. Ziba of Hazleton. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. at the parish of St. Cyril and Methodius at the Church of St. Joseph. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And Mary Louise Solinsky of McAdoo. Private services will be held at the convenience of the family. The Damiano Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Anthony Marino of Hazleton. Anthony, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
If you're not already watching us, you can watch us in high definition on 513. Remember that, and we're always on at ssptv.com, plus on social media. Have a great night, everybody. Stay warm. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.